So how's it going, everybody? This is the CEO of Yapping. We are back again for yet another yapping session. And what I wanted to talk about in today's video is taking breaks, and in particular, why taking breaks is important for your motivation and for your mental health. So today's world, it's very fast-paced, and you can get caught up in a bunch of shit very quickly, like constantly pushing yourself to be more productive, to achieve more, to do more. And I'm not saying those things are bad. You should absolutely want to push yourself as far as you can go. But when you do that, sometimes you forget to take a step back and to give yourself a break, which a lot of the time you deserve a break. I myself, I'm a very hardworking person. And sometimes even when I feel like I deserve a break, I don't want to give it to myself because I want to keep grinding, bro. And really, that's not healthy, if I'm being real. And the reason it's not healthy is because breaks aren't just a luxury, right? A lot of the time, myself included, we think of breaks oh yeah, I really grinded my ass off and I'm really far ahead on my work or whatever. And I think of a break as a luxury, but in reality, it's more of a necessity. If you think of life like a racetrack, right? Breaks are kind of like a pit stop on that racetrack, right? Where you refuel, you recharge, and you rejuvenate yourself. And taking breaks is not just about resting your bodies. It's also about giving your mind the chance to unwind and reset. There are so many studies that have shown that regular breaks can improve. If I could speak, they can improve your focus. You can kind of be more creative, and you can overall just be more productive when you take breaks. So they're very beneficial for you, and they're not a luxury. Again, they're a necessity. They're definitely vital to your brain, because if you keep pushing yourself, bro, and you don't take breaks, you're gonna burn out so quickly. And an example that I can give you is when I first made this YouTube channel, I was pumping these videos out daily, and I love doing them. I love making these videos, but you're gonna burn out if you do them too much. Think of it as if you love chocolate cake, right? You can love chocolate cake to death, but if you eat chocolate cake for 3 meals a day, for every day of your life, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm tired of this fucking chocolate cake. So I think that's a pretty good analogy to show you where burnout can lead you. And thankfully, I learned that lesson pretty early on with this channel. Now I look back and I can recognize, okay, I only really want to upload videos when I want to, if that makes sense. Because if I come out here and force myself to upload daily, I'm going to be real, I don't want to make these videos daily. I love doing it, but I don't want to burn out of it like I did previously. So what I do now is I only post when I want to post, which usually ends up being every 3 to 4 days. I'll think of a topic I want to talk about, or I just feel like sitting down in front of the camera and talking, and I'll be like, okay, I feel like making a video. I'm very motivated to, and I have a topic I thought of, so I'm going to sit down and I'm going to yap about this video, and fuck it. Hopefully the video does well. We love to see that shit. And you can apply that philosophy to anywhere in your life, even for things that you're required to do. Let me give you a few examples. So let's say you're like me and you hated school, or you currently hate school with every fiber of your being. I'll have a video talking about that at some point. I hate school in general, but if you hate school, look, it's not bad to take a few days out of the year where you're just not feeling it mentally. Just don't show up to school, man. That's just one example. If you're up too late stressing about an assignment that's going to get you from an 85 to a 90 as an example, just take the L on that one assignment. I can promise you, as a high school graduate, it's not going to mean as much as you think it does in the moment. So and that applies to work too. If you're not feeling work one day, call out of work. You're allowed to do these things. Now, on the other hand, do not take this, me saying to take breaks, in the wrong direction. And what I mean by that is, don't just do a very minimal, stupid task. If you have math homework, don't do your math homework one time and be like, oh, dude, I don't really feel like doing my math homework. Fuck it. I need a break. And then just fucking take 5 zeros in a row on your math homework and just all right, bro, fuck it. I need a break. I don't really want to do the math. No, okay? What I'm saying is, you should be pushing yourself 100% of the time to your limits. You should be striving to improve yourself. But sometimes there are going to be days, if you really are pushing yourself to your limits, there are going to be days where you just need a break, physically or mentally. A lot of the time physically, if you're working out, playing sports, whatever. Obviously, physically, you're going to need a break. But like I said with the example about my YouTube channel, right? Just as one example, I need a break mentally sometimes. Like, I love making these videos, but I don't want to overdo it. It's kind of the same thing with school or work, right? If you don't want to go to school and you're really burned out and you don't have a lot of absences, take a day off of school, bro. The world is not going to end if you miss fucking Mrs. B's bullshit geometry class with a bunch of nonsense you're never going to need in your life, right? Just take that one day off, email the teacher, text your friends, find out what you missed, and move on. Same thing with work. If you really need a break from work, you don't have a lot of energy, you're really demotivated one day and you feel like shit, call out of work. Do not be afraid to do these things. A lot of companies offer PTO. If you don't have that, just call out, bro. Fuck it. Just take. If you only call out one time, your boss isn't going to hate you if you consistently show up to work. So anyway, where I'm trying to get with this whole yap session here is you should be working as hard as you can 99% of the time, but there will be that 1% where you really are pushing yourself and you're like, dude, I need a break. I can't do it today. That is when I'm saying take the break. Don't just be a lazy ass and be like, oh, dude, I need a break after you do like something really minimal. Take the breaks when you need them. So in conclusion here, I kind of just want to say the next time you find yourself, you're glued to your desk, you're drowning in work, you feel like shit, you desperately need the break, just take the break, bro. And remember, it's okay to take a break. And not even just that it's okay, it's more than okay. It's essential to take breaks. If you need a break, take a damn break is basically, that summarizes the whole video in like 20 seconds right there. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all the topics I wanted to cover in this video. That's the main points. I know from the community post that I put up like a week ago, you guys want the 10 to 15 minute videos. Look, I understand that, and I like making the videos longer when it's a topic that I can talk for that long about, but taking breaks, it's not the most complex shit, bro. Like, I can talk about taking breaks in like 7 minutes like you've seen here. It's a topic that I wanted to talk about. I don't want to just stretch the videos out and make it like a fucking college essay where I'm just stretching out for a word counter and regurgitating the same bullshit. I want the videos to be authentic and me just kind of talking to the camera and not repeating myself. So that is everything I wanted to get through in this video, the main points. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, bro. I love you. We're seeing some steady growth here on the channel. Love you, boys. And I will see you in the next video. This is your boy, Yap. We're signing off. Peace.